and I'll be happy to guide you in the right direction. So that's the reports. We're going to move on now to mail merge. Now on the left hand side where we were before is a mail merge link, and I'm just going to click on that now. So to create your mail merge data source file, you click on the create mail merge option. Same as the reports, if you've already generated some of these previously, they will be saved as a history record for you to reuse at any time. So if you have done a mail merge source to get all of your contact details, then again this will all be saved in this section for you to use any time that you want. So I'm going to create a mail merge. I'm going to select all applicants in one row. I'm going to first of all click on this option here and here, and this is just highlighting that I want to use the loan scenarios instead of loans as the data source, and also that I want to exclude any loan scenarios marked as do not mail. So if your clients have indicated they don't want any promotional information, newsletters or anything that you're trying to do, by clicking on the exclude and you've ticked the do not mail in their customer record, then they won't receive this from any kind of generation of mail merges that you've done. So for this, it looks quite packed here with criteria. You simply need to go to your data source field tab and click on remove duplicates, and then click on as your data source client. That then minimizes the amount of criteria that you're actually needing to give a option or select, and all you need to do is remove things like email, phone numbers and birthdays, because all you're trying to do is get their name, address, suburb, postcode and state. Of course, if you're trying to do a mail merge for emails, then you do need to select the email feature here. So again, tick what's necessary or relevant to the mail merge template that you're trying to do. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to now click OK. This will now generate my data source file, and again it will be as a document that I can then launch. And these are the mail merge fields, so don't worry too much. This is how it should look, and you simply click on the file save as option and then save it to your relevant file. Now I'm going to save it to my desktop just so I know and remember where to go, and I'm going to click on save. That's me done with iLearn. I don't really need to do anything more. All I need to do is go to my Word documents, click on Word. I need to then go to my tools at the top, letters and mailings, and select mail merge wizard. As you can see, it's now given me the template on the right hand side, and I now need to choose whether it's a letter, whether it's a label, whether it's for envelopes, and again it's up to you what you choose. So I'm going to say letter. I'm going to click on the next option at the bottom. So I'm already on step 2 of 6, so it's very easy, and it doesn't take long to do this at all. Now the second is actually setting up my document. So the one that I've got highlighted at the moment is user current document. Now this means this blank template here. Start from a template means you're selecting a Word document template, or start from an existing document. If you have a letterhead already available, or you have the body of the email or the letter that you're wanting to copy and paste into a template, you can do that now by selecting the necessary one. I'm actually happy with using a blank template, and I'm going to select my recipients list and go to step 3. So when you click on the browse option, it's actually asking for you to find that data source file that you've just created. So you need to go to your files and find the one that you've just done, and it will take you through to a mail merge recipients list. Now what this does is allow you to untick any of the clients that actually have incomplete details. Now depending on how many clients you have, it might be an exhaustive process. So if you know there's a lot that doesn't have things like postcodes, states entered, it might be best to go actually into iLearn and update your database and then redo your source file, just so that you're not excluding a lot of your clients from this section here. Once you're happy with that, you simply need to click OK. I now need to write my letter, so I'm clicking on next, which is step 4. Only two more steps to go. Now what you need to remember is that I've opted for a blank template, so I need to create a letter, and everything that a letter will have in terms of date, time, greeting lines. I need to create and tell the system on this template where I want them to be placed. So with the cursor, I need to go to Insert and click on Date and Time and find the option of what I want. So I only want the date for this one. So I'm going to select that format, click OK. I'm now going to enter down twice, and I need now some more mail merge fields. So I go to the right hand side and click on More Items. Keep it as database fields, and what you do need is all of these fields here to be entered. So you need to select in order how you want them to appear. So title, first name, last name, and then all of their building fields here. You just need to double click on them, and as you can see in the background they're appearing. Close that down. You now need to tell the system in what order you want them to fall in line with. So on the first line I want the title, first and last name. I then need to drop down the building to the second line. So building, floor and unit is fine. I then want the street number, street type on the third, and I need to drop down the post office box, suburb and state and the postcode to the fourth. Now these triangle brackets that you can see around the actual words are not indicating a space. It's actually indicating a mail merge field, so you need to put the cursor between them and use your space bar to put a space between the titles and the actual fields. It doesn't take too long. And once you've done that, place the cursor at the end of the last field and enter down twice. What you now need is a greeting line. So on the right hand side you click on greeting line, and it will give you a preset format. If you're unhappy with that format, simply click on any of the drop down options to reselect your option. I'm happy with that, so I'll go OK, and I now need to enter down again and either copy and paste the body of the letter of the email or freely type what you're wanting to say. So I'm just going to do that now. Now if you do have a signature or anything, or logo or anything here that you wish to attach or add into this section, you feel free to do so. It's very easy to do that, and all you'd need to do is obviously go to your files and find the relevant document. But if you want to preview what you've currently done, then all you need to do is go to your preview section. So as you can see, it's pulled through what it would look like if you were to print. And what you need to do is go back and forth in the steps to make sure that you can make any changes. So if you feel something needs to be dropped down a line, if there's too many spaces found or anything like that, you can make those amendments by clicking on the previous option. Now it's pulled through the address details correctly. On the right hand side here you have your recipients left and right option, and that just means you can look through your information and make sure that everything's correct. Now as I can see, this one doesn't have any address details, so I'm actually going to exclude them from the mail merge. This will just keep the mail merge consistent with those that do actually have information. So Mr. Fred Flintstone has his full details here. I'm happy now with all the rest of my clients' addresses, and I'm happy with how it should look and feel. Just remember again your spacing. If you do have a letterhead template that you're using, you might need to just space down to give it enough room, but otherwise if you're happy, you simply go to complete your mail merge, click on print, make sure your paper is available, and then you've done your mail merge. So it's very easy. It only takes 6 steps, and the benefit is that you can go all the way back at any time to start any of those steps again before you click on print. So that's the mail merge today. That's the reports for this afternoon, and I really hope that you found some benefit to today's webinar. If you have any queries or questions or need any assistance with that, please don't hesitate to give me a quick call or shoot me an email. Alternatively, if you are requiring some more training whether that be a customised hour with myself to focus on a set section of the iLearn system that you are finding difficult, then obviously we do have various training options available, so just give me a call. I'm happy to discuss those with you in more depth directly. So thank you very much, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you at our next webinar session. Thank you, bye bye.